Think you're buying the next big kitchen hack? Think again. Some of these gadgets promise to save time, reduce mess, and make life easier. But most of them just sit in your drawer collecting dust and regret. Let's dive into the most overhyped, underperforming kitchen gadgets that just aren't worth the hype. Splatter screen for frying looks good in theory until you actually try cooking with it. These mesh screens are supposed to keep oil from flying all over your kitchen, but let's be real, they still let steam out, and half the time oil still finds a way to escape. And cleaning it? A total pain. You're better off using a lid and some common sense. Fruit slicer. Why buy a gadget that only cuts one specific fruit in one specific shape and still makes a mess? Half the time it bruises your fruit, the other half it gets stuck. A knife exists. Use it. It slices all fruits. Elastic food bowl covers. They look like a good idea. Reusable, stretchy, easy, right? Nope. These things slip off easily, tear over time, and washing them is borderline disgusting. Save yourself the stress and just use silicone lids or a proper container. Butter dish with lid. If you're not hosting Victorian tea parties every morning, do you really need a designated dish for butter? This is just a space-wasting, breakable piece of ceramic. Wrap the butter, toss it in the fridge. Done. Jar vacuum sealer. Ah yes, the dream of vacuum sealing everything in cute jars. Except most of these only work half the time. The suction doesn't last, and the effort? Too much for storing last night's pasta sauce. Unless you're prepping for a zombie apocalypse, skip this. Stainless steel meat tenderizer tool. Want to make your meat juicier? Cool. But this tool turns your kitchen into a crime scene. The spikes are hard to clean, and unless you're cooking steaks daily, it's not worth the drawer space. Drinking glasses with bamboo lids. Yes, they're cute, but cute won't stop those bamboo lids from warping, leaking, or absorbing smells. You'll end up with funky coffee-flavored water. Not ideal. Banana holder, because apparently your bananas must hover in the air. It's a stand for fruit that could literally sit on your counter. A wire sculpture pretending to be a necessity. Tortilla Wrap Kit. This kit literally helps you fold tortillas into quarters. That's it. If you need a gadget to wrap your lunch, maybe it's time to rethink your cooking skills. Or just fold it like a human being. Black magnetic board. A sleek black magnetic board sounds cool, until it becomes a chaotic graveyard of half-used spice tins and bent recipe cards. A whiteboard would have done the job, with less drama. Vegetable storage tin. Set these tins claim to keep veggies fresh. What they actually do is hide your produce until it rots quietly out of sight. Not a win, just use your crisper drawer. Shapes cutters set. Making your cucumbers look like stars might impress a toddler, but once the novelty wears off, it's just another box of plastic you'll never use again. And good luck cleaning those tiny crevices. Saladzilla salad spinner. This thing looks like a salad-themed washing machine. It takes up half your cabinet and gives you wet lettuce with an attitude. Just shake your greens in a towel. Done in 5 seconds. Tomato lemon slice holder. This little cage looks like it'll give you perfect slices, but it rarely does. Fruits slip, get squished, or end up uneven anyway. And let's be honest, it takes more time to set up than just grabbing a knife. Cleaning it is another mini nightmare. It's more gimmick than kitchen tool. Pickle Picker. Someone actually invented a tool just to grab pickles from a jar, because apparently using a fork is too much work. It's clunky, breaks easily, and takes up space for no reason. Unless you're scared of brine, skip this one. Your fingers are faster, cheaper, and dishwasher safe. Pizza scissor. Pizza scissors are the solution to a problem that never existed. They squish the crust, stick to the cheese, and feel awkward to use. Cleanup? A sticky nightmare. Plus, they don't even give you that satisfying pizza wheel glide. Zip Slicer. This gadget slices grapes or cherry tomatoes in one swipe, supposedly. But half the time they roll out or get mashed inside. You'll waste more time loading it than slicing. It's more fussy than helpful. A sharp knife does the same job, faster and cleaner. Tuna Can Strainer. Here's a big solution to a tiny task. This strainer fits on tuna cans, but so does your lid. Seriously, just press down and drain. This plastic ring adds nothing but clutter. Save your money and your drawer space. Bear Claws Meat Shredder. They look cool, like you're about to shred meat Wolverine style, but they're bulky, unnecessary, and just collect grease. 2 forks do the job just as well, with less drama. Unless you're a BBQ pit master, leave these at the store. Real claws, fake results. One-click butter cutter. Push a button, get a slice of butter. Sounds fun, right? Until it jams, cracks, or delivers a tiny, useless pat. It's more trouble than it's worth. You'll end up reaching for the butter knife anyway. It's a novelty, not a need. Garlic press looks like a time saver, but it's really a garlic graveyard. Half your clove gets stuck and the rest oozes out weird. Then comes the scrubbing. Good luck with that. Smash it with a knife, scrape, done. This tool is more mess than magic. Egg Separator. This cute little tool wants to do one thing, separate yolks. But when it fails, and it does, you're left with a slimy mess. The yolk breaks or the whites cling like glue. Most people just use the eggshell, and it works great. No need for this plastic drama. Sandwich Holder Cage. Because apparently holding a sandwich is too difficult now. This cage is supposed to help you eat neater, but it just gets in the way. It's clunky, awkward, and makes you look like a sandwich prisoner. Just wrap it in paper if you're worried about mess. Hands exist. Use them. Honey Dipper. Old school, sticky, and totally outdated. You dip and the honey keeps dripping forever. A spoon does the same job with half the mess. Plus, it's easier to clean and store. The dipper just isn't worth the drip drama. Hands-free bag holder. Sounds smart until it topples mid-pour and ruins everything. Clamping a plastic bag open shouldn't be this complicated. You could just use a bowl, cup, or your actual hands. It's another tool that promises ease but delivers chaos. Total over-engineering. Watermelon Fork Slicer. This tool promises perfect cubes, but delivers frustration. It's awkward, flimsy, and squashes more than it slices. You'll spend more time fixing its mistakes than just using a knife. And yes, it makes a huge mess. Not the summer hack it claims to be. Herb Scissors, 5 blades, 5 times the cleanup. These jam constantly, and soft herbs stick between blades. It sounds efficient, but a chef's knife does it better. And faster. This is one of those tools that tries too hard. Sandwich Maker. It seals your sandwich and gives you a burnt edge with a cold center. It's bulky, messy, and takes longer than a pan. Cleanup is annoying and storage is worse. Toast your sandwich on the stove. It's simpler and tastier. Seed Corer. It's supposed to remove cores from fruits and veggies cleanly. Instead, it tears them apart and wastes half your food. Dull edges, awkward size, and zero precision. Silicone spatula. Holder, cute little mat to rest your spoon. Sounds innocent, right? But it slides around, tips easily, and gets sticky fast. Plus, it's one more thing to wash. You're better off using a small plate. Less mess, less fuss. Cereal dispenser looks sleek and organized, like a cereal dream, until your flakes go stale and crumbs cover your counter. It's harder to clean than it looks, and the original box works better anyway. This is kitchen style over substance. Magnetic rack for fridge. You stick it to your fridge for easy storage. Then it falls off, scratches the surface, or blocks the door. It's a clutter magnet, literally. Cool idea. Poor execution. Avoid it unless your fridge needs a personality crisis. There you have it. The kitchen gadgets that look helpful, but secretly hate your sanity. If you've already bought some of these, it's okay. We've all been there. But now you know what to avoid next time your midnight Amazon scroll gets too tempting. For more brutally honest gadget breakdowns, subscribe to Things from Mars and hit that bell icon so you never waste your money again. See you in the next one.